Citizens of the underworld, welcome to hell. Today we have been sponsored by League of Geeks to explore this underworldly realm that looks like a Civilization 4X game, but it's literally hell. Solium Infernum is a challenging turn-based strategy experience for grand strategy fans. Really, just imagine Civilization but in hell. There'll be solo single-player scenarios and multiplayer matches, both asynchronous and synchronous with up to 6 players. And just generally, this approach to the hell aesthetic is very interesting. It's not too cartoony, but not too realistic either. I like the middle ground. So click the link down below and check out Solium Infernum, the free demo on Steam. And if you're interested, be sure to wishlist it. As you can see, this is a demo build, so it is not quite done. However, there is a lot of interesting points here to discover. Now, let's jump into a single-player game and see what the fires of hell have in store for us. Welcome to hell. The Dark Majesty has vanished. The premise of this game is that the ruler of hell has disappeared, and now there's all of us here to vie for power. You get a certain number of turns to acquire enough prestige, and at the end of the game, whoever has the most prestige in hell is the winner. However, things get a lot more complicated than that. As you can see, we have 4 different currencies to spend. There are other people. Today, I am Astaroth, as you can see, a wonderful hellish avatar, looking like a cool devil down there. However, we are fighting Lilith, Andromalius, Sebet, Murmur, and Belial. There are many people, or rather, many demons, vying for power. So here we are. This is my stronghold. We don't have much to begin with, and we are immediately next to a number of, well, I'm not gonna say enemies, but rivals. And it seems, unfortunately, in this particular setup, we have begun in the middle of everyone else. So let me take you through some of the basics of this game. So here, behind me, there's the end turn button, which is expected. However, there's 2 order buttons. Now this game, the fascinating thing about this game is how it handles orders and turns, right? So here we have Blood of Astaroth. It's a simple, beginning unit here. We have 3 different strengths, which we will get into. But to begin with this, I think I want to sort of try and claim some land. So the way land claiming works is that once a unit walks onto a tile, we own that tile. That's how we expand our borders. So we have to walk around as quickly as possible. Now, giving this order is 1 order, and then we have a second order. We have 2 orders per turn, and that can be upgraded as we rank up in hell. As you can see, there's a number of things: sanctum, powers, rank. There's a lot of things that we can increase our power. However, right now I want to check the bazaar and see if there's any particular unit that we can afford to buy immediately. There happens to be the Plague Bearers. Ignores all penalties from swamps. Minimum bid? Sure. I'm gonna spend our starting currency to try and acquire a new unit from the bazaar. So as you can see, our currency is actually currency. We can auto-select to just put whatever we think is best to be in there. There's not too many options right now. Let's pay that amount, and we've placed a bid on a unit. Because, as I said, you control land by running units onto tiles. So if we can get some early extra units, we can walk around and claim more land quickly. So, a tribute offering from the Conclave. I received some money. Okay, this was beginning things. So now we've put our two orders in, and there's nothing else we can do this turn. So the way the turns work is that every turn there is one player who moves first. Now this is fascinating. This is how they've solved in multiplayer games, how you're gonna, who clicks first wins, right? None of that. How it works is every player has, at the start, 2 orders to place, and then you gain more order slots later on. So every turn, one player is the first to move, and that player's first order moves, and then every subsequent following player's first order plays out. And then it goes back to the first player, and their second order plays out, and then all the following second orders. And on the next turn, the player who moves first changes to the next player. So it's always cycling who gets to move first. And it's public knowledge. So you should keep that in mind when you're fighting, because you can see who's gonna move first and who's gonna move second. Interesting, isn't it? What a unique solution. Let's end the turn. So we are moving first. So our first order plays out. We get to move first, and then everyone else's first order plays out. My second order was purchasing another unit. So most likely every player is going to be moving their first unit. Oddly, green is not claiming land. White certainly is. Yeah, that's a smart move. We're trying to corner some territory here. That Tree of Woe. Oh, attacking immediately. Okay. Combat is also very interesting. There's a lot of... Yeah, see, there's 3 phases. There's the ranged phase, there's the melee phase, and then there's the infernal phase. So, if the strength is equal, like that last phase there, no one takes any damage. If one player's strength is higher than the other, they deal damage. So there's 3 phases, which you should keep in mind, because a lot of units only have range strength or only have infernal strength, which means if, for example, a unit has 009, that 9 could wreck you, but if you kill them in the ranged phase or the melee phase, then they never get to play their infernal phase. The strategy deepens. Alright, so you can see here, there's Conclave Favorite, that's just whoever's leading, I think. We're all tied, so it just defaults to the PC. But Regent is who moves first. So you can see I moved first on the last turn, Lilith will move first on the next turn. So keep in mind, green gets to move first, and then it goes down the line. So I will actually be moving last next turn. Right? It's going to be very important to note. Now, all of these units around, don't worry, you can't just start attacking each other. Diplomacy in Hell is a bit more complicated. But with this, so I'm moving last, so one problem is, if I tell this unit to walk here and then walk here, if this unit walks there first, my order might be cancelled. So, I do want to walk this way, but I think I will head straight upwards like this to try and corner them. However, if a player was smart, this unit would definitely be commanded to move up and here, because they would know I would want to claim this land to try and just get this Palace of Gluttony into my zone of control. These points of interest are places we can attack to try and claim. However, you can see this one here, City of Dis, has 986, and my unit here has 390, so we would be completely destroyed by attacking that thing. This thing here, Vats of Torment, 146 with 12 health. So if we could deal, for example, 146. 6 is pretty scary for my unit here, because we have 0. That 6 damage would kill me. I have 3 9s, so if I were to attack here, I would deal 2 damage. I would deal 5 damage, which would be 7 damage. But then I will take 6 damage. So I'm only dealing 7 damage if I attack directly. All I can hope for is someone else attacks it first. Now, I have a choice. Do I tell this unit to move here to claim this tile, which will take an order, or do I... There's a few other things. For example, there's this Seek Tribute button. If I want to just fill up an order, like you don't have anything to do, you don't have anything to buy, you don't have anything to upgrade or anything, there's buttons here to tell your people to go seek things. I can press the Seek Tribute button, and it will bring me money. Which I think for now, what I think is more important is claiming territory. Because once I get the territory, and I think I'll leave my unit there. That way, yeah, they can defend there. So I'm just gonna have that unit sit there, right? And that's my 2 orders. That unit's moving up, this unit's moving here. Not much we can do right now, so we're just trying to claim territory. Let's end the turn and see if white, which moves after Lilith. So green will move first, and then white. If white moves up here, this order is cancelled, because we're not allowed to walk into their territory until we declare war. Let's see what they do. Are they smart? So green moves first. You can skip this sequence, by the way. Oh, Lilith is not claiming any territory, just walking straight to the Vats of Torment. Oh, yes! White moved the other way. That's perfect. Not particularly smart. Can they actually win this? Did they... 0-6, they win! Because that Tree of Woe only has 5 hit points left. So they claim that. These places of interest not only act as little garrisons, they... because they have their own strengths. They also... oh... They decided to move up. So you'll see how my order there is cancelled. However, here I managed to claim a good piece of land, cutting the white player off. This is a neutral unit, by the way. It's just a denizen of hell. Okay, so white is moving first next turn, and you saw pink, Sebet, conquered a place of interest, so now has more prestige. You gotta conquer these places of interests. They're key. So this place has 8 to 13. What's our strength on this unit? 0-7-0. It's terrible, isn't it? So you see, this order was cancelled, right? We can't do anything there. However, this unit here, I should go ahead and tell them to walk here and here. That way, I claim this land, and they can't walk through here, so pink can't come down towards me unless they declare war. To declare war, you gotta start doing some diplomacy stuff. You gotta send some insults and things. So, I only want to move that 1 unit. So, besides that, what I could do, for example, if I check the bazaar, you can upgrade your units with a few things. First, there's praetors, right? Praetors can be added to your units to make them stronger. So for example, if I get Hagenti and attach it to a unit, that unit gets +5 melee. However, you can see these costs can get quite exorbitant, right? There's also artifacts, right, which upgrade things, and manuscripts, which collect various things, right? Which I'm not gonna get too much into. There's a lot of things. Basically, you want praetors or artifacts. So like, see some of these? Infernal +3, right? If I get this and attach it to a unit, we can make that unit stronger. For now, I think I want to try and make enough money to get a praetor and attach it to a unit. So let's send our people out to seek tribute. Order created. Okay. This unit will continue to circle around to just try and claim as much territory as possible. By the way, this pandemonium here, this is where the Lord of Hell used to live. As you can see, you could conquer it, but it's not an easy task. So let's end turn again and see what everyone is doing. So white moves first. White decided not Oh, no one decided to move units, so it went straight back to me. Okay. Oh, it means white put their unit movement on their second order, right? So they prioritize doing something else first. Interesting. So I was the only one who put a unit move on the first order. So that's why everyone did their thing. It came to me, my unit moves, right? So you can't always tell who's doing what in what order. All right. Oh, okay, interesting. I might be able to sneak a win here if these players weaken it. It now only has 7 hit points. Wait. So this unit takes 4 damage. This might not be the smartest move. Infernal does 3 damage. It's now weakened. If blue attacked, they're gonna take it. Okay. Turn 4. Pink moves first. Gotta always keep in mind who's moving first. So, in this case, blue will move before me. So this Vats of Torment has 1, 4, 6. Currently has 5 hit points. So if I... 5 hit points. If I can deal 5 damage before the Infernal phase, I can take no damage here. 3, 9, 0. So this is 1, 4. I can't just mouse over, it does say right here at the bottom. So I would do 2 and 5. So I should totally attack this. Right? Order created. And it's on my first order. It's the earliest I can do it. However, I will move before Lilith. However, blue might attack. Belial, I think. Belial might attack and take it before me. Which would be not good. Okay, I did tell my people to go get tribute, so I get to pick. We've got 3 options. I will take that, because that's 2 points. And I will take this, because that's 2 as well. 2 selected. Okay, for my second order, I am continuing to claim land here. So you are going to walk down and down. Good, good. This Palace of Gluttony, also very scary. It's got very weak range. So you see that? The melee could kill us. The Infernal will definitely kill us. But if we get a unit with massive range damage and decent, or rather, massive melee damage and decent range damage, then we could survive the range and kill it during the melee phase. However, I feel like we'll need to split the damage among different units, I think. Alright, so I've set my 2 orders. Let's hope we actually sneak a victory on that southern place of interest. Oh no, blue attacked! Damn it! Okay, that's how the turns roll. Of course they attack. The AI is not that dumb. Fine, fine. Right, that's always a tricky thing. If you attack first, it's likely someone will sneak it. You want to attack second. So Lilith actually made the mistake of attacking. They shouldn't have attacked. Alright, I'm hoping to completely surround this Palace of Gluttony so that I can at least capitalize on that. But I gotta be careful not to get my units killed against it. Alright. I can always skip the sequence. I don't need to watch the creature walking around. Alright, so now purple is moving first. Murmur, the one to the lower right of me. So, you see, blue conquered the Vats of Torment. Alright, so this has 9, 8, 6. This has... we have 3, 9. This is a very tricky thing to do. Let's see what we can get. We could get a Hellspawn, not very useful. We can't afford any of this yet. +2 range, +2 range. Melee phase last. Interesting. Melee +3, melee 5. Infernal +3, range +2. A lot of these are pretty good. Like, you can also strengthen buildings, by the way. You can do that. You can add those bonuses to buildings. Okay, fine. Well, first thing we have to do is definitely grab this land, and I might as well just walk back to here. I really want to conquer the city of Dis. But it's just a little... It's very strong on the ranged phase, and we don't have anything that's strong on the ranged unit. Like, even the first ranged phase will deal 6 damage to my Blood of Astaroth units, immediately killing them. So I'm not very prepared. This actually has less on range. This does 8. We have 3. We could take 5 damage. All I have to do is deal 13 damage. So I have to deal 15 damage on the melee phase if I wanted to kill it. Which means I need to increase the damage on this thing by 6? Okay. I think at the moment I will seek tribute. Okay, I received some money. Yeah, orders failed. Okay. Okay, nothing too complicated this turn. Sometimes you just have to bide your time. We at least completely surrounded the Palace of Gluttony, so that's ours to control for now. Even though we don't own it, no one else can touch it. Okay, Lilith is expanding her territory for the first time. Okay, we don't have to watch that. Alright, Belial moves first. Okay, adversaries bicker. Murmur has hurled an insult at Urzsebet. So Murmur is purple, Urzsebet is pink. Purple just insulted pink. So this is how you start wars. You can't just go to war. You gotta hurl some insults. You gotta make demands which people then reject. That sort of thing, right? So like, for example, if I check this unit here, 614 with 6 hit points, what I could do is begin... I could begin picking a fight with Belial. That could be something that we could actually work with. So let's try some diplomacy. Belial, conduct diplomacy. Hello. I'm going to demand some stuff. Also, by the way, wars have parameters. You can't just declare a war and conquer all their stuff. When you declare a war, you have a certain amount of time to achieve an objective. So for example, defeat a unit in 5 turns. That could be the war. And once you achieve that, you gain all the prestige from doing that, right? So I just spent prestige to demand something. They're most likely going to reject it, but that gives me reason to declare war on them, right? That's what we can do. This unit, what is it? It's 7 melee damage. It has 7 health, 6 range. It has 0 range. Okay, so this is definitely a melee unit. So I'm gonna prepare by bringing this unit further down. So we've done a demand. Also, let me just check the bazaar. We could afford a Hellspawn. We can't afford a Praetor yet. Okay. One more thing we can sort of look at is we can spend this currency for various spells. You know, Enfeeble, Elocution, an ongoing spell, which costs a lot of things, I think. Gain 3 prestige whenever one opponent targets another with a diplomatic action. You know what? It must be paid every turn for it to continue. That's very expensive, so let's not do that. Immediately restores 3 hit points, so we could heal up or weaken an enemy. But let's wait on that. Okay. You can sort of... Oh, wait. We gotta select our tribute. Right. Let's grab that and that. Yeah, that's good. End turn. Okay. So we've sent a demand to Belial. It's either they actually give us stuff, or they refuse and then we can declare war. It's diplomacy. It's a win-win. Okay. No one's doing anything too complicated this turn. Okay, another neutral demon horse thing. Sure. Okay, I'm moving first this turn. So again, like, you can sort of make it so that war begins when you move first. There's a lot of things that can synergize with each other, you know? I'm the regent. Auction concluded, yep. Incite a rebellion, candidate vote. In 3 turns, we're gonna have to vote on this thing. Fine. Adversaries bicker. Okay, Ursabet has refused the insult of murmur made before the conclave, claim the right to vendetta. Okay, so Ursabet wants to declare war. Andromedus heard an insult on Lilith. So everyone's just insulting right now. Demand delivered. Oh, right. So last turn we sent the demand. The demand is delivered the following turn, and then we get the reply next turn. Right? So that's something to consider. So let's walk up here. Yep. Oh, so let me check the Praetor costs. What are we missing? We have enough of the, what is it, souls for any of these. What we need is either a lot of the Ichor. Just Ichor. We need tons of Ichor. I should have paid attention to that a little bit earlier. Let's seek tribute. Okay, good. Alright. I mean, I could start working on the city of Dis... I don't know, that first phase is just... Yeah, it's fine. Let's... Oh, wait, select event card. Right, we have to... Oh, right, because I'm the regent, I get to pick... Close the bazaar, or... A long overdue promotion results in one of your legions gaining 2 levels. Oh, that's really good. Units can level up, by the way. See, level 2. By victories. This is level 1. And they do get more powerful as they level up. Okay, that works out really nicely. If that works as I'm expecting it to work out, a unit levels up. That's really good. As we're trying to go to war. Okay, Lilith is moving first next. It's okay, we're not dealing with Lilith. So we get the reply. So right now we need... Yeah, we need Ichor. This is great. 4 Ichor. Demand rejected. Belial has refused to concede to your demand before the conclave. So now I can declare a vendetta. Right? I asked you for stuff and you said no. So now I need to get revenge. That's how it works in hell. Declare vendetta. So set terms. So this is the terms of the war. So these are our options. Capture amount of cantons from Belial. So cantons is territory. Take an amount of places of power from Belial. Destroy an amount of legions from Belial. 1 battle. Okay, so let's see. What I actually want is to conquer a place of power. Now, I want 1 place of power. In 3 turns? Like, we can set the number of turns. But you see, the more time we get, the less prestige we'll win. The less time we set, the more prestige we win. So if I say we get it in 1 turn, I could declare war, take the place of power, which I think I can actually do. However, I think to be safe, I'm gonna set it to 2 turns. And maybe 3 turns. Maybe 3 turns to be safe. You know what? Let's try it in 2 turns. I must take one of Belial's place of power in 2 turns. However, it depends what our real objective is here. Do I want to wreck Belial, or do I want to gain prestige? I could set a higher number of turns. During this, I can fight his soldiers, I can claim his territory, I can do all sorts of things. But I'll win less prestige given that time. So I think I'll actually go up to 5 turns. And while that's going on, so I'll win less prestige. However, I will be able to do more stuff. Set terms. Confirm. I need to take 1 place of power in 5 turns. If I don't, I lose prestige, and the war ends. Okay, we are now at war. So, let me first check this thing. This has 5 hit points. This has 6 hit points. And this has 6 ranged strength. This has 0 range strength, but 7 melee strength. This is 1 melee strength. So, they will move before me, as far as I can tell. But I'm still gonna try this. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. It only takes place next turn. Right. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We just sent the terms, so it doesn't take place this turn. This can kill this, and this can kill this. Yes. So we could kill and kill pretty easily. Alright, that's fine. Meanwhile, I should check the bazaar, because I might be able to afford a Praetor. I can afford this. Range +2, Shadow Weave. Adds an additional 3 of those tribute if attached to a place of power. Or I get +2 ranged. Or I could try save up another 4 for one of these 2 guys. Because I need another 4 of these Iker, which I think is better. So I'm gonna seek tribute. 2 orders of seek tribute. Just to get me as much possibility of getting that Iker. Right? Because I want to make my units more powerful. Yeah, end turn. Okay, Lilith moves first. Lilith didn't move any unit on the first order. We might be Infernal Affliction. Oh, this is one of the spells being cast. Someone just cast a spell. I guess they're at war. Okay. Purple is expanding up to that. No one's really walked over to Pandemonium. And there's that Altar of Abomination that could be conquered. Okay, so... Andromalius is moving first. We are lagging behind on prestige, but Belial... we could take some back from this. It's because we never conquered a place of power. Okay, auction concluded. Alright. Tribute. So I want as much Ichor as possible. It's not a good pick. I guess that, right? Sure. We got another tribute. No Iker? Oh, come on. Guess we'll grab that. Wait, no. I guess we'll grab... We're short on that. Fine, let's do that. Vendetta claimed. War with Belial. Okay, so now we're at war. That's why these walls came up. These walls only come up when war is actually happening. So Belial will move first. So if they attack here, can their unit kill any of mine? 6, 4, 4. That will deal 3. That will actually kill this unit. This can kill that, because it'll do 644, which means it'll do 304. And that will actually kill this unit. This has 6 hit points. I would... Ooh, this is a little tricky. Perhaps I should have bought something earlier. Maybe there's an... No, I can't afford any of that either. Should have gotten the range +2, shouldn't I? Shadow Weave. No, I don't need that. I can't afford that. Melee last is bad for me, actually, so I think I'll just grab... Four, 9, 5, 8. This is more expensive, but I guess it has more flexibility. I'm just gonna place a bid on this. Yeah, take that. Pay. Unfortunately, we only get that next turn. I should have gotten the Praetor. 2 extra range strength would have secured my victory here. Okay, I just have to hope that this works out. Wait, this, yeah. Can I, hold on. Oh, no order slots. Right, no order slots. We've only got 2 order slots. I placed the bid and told this unit to attack that unit. Hold on. Let me just check. Is it possible for... my unit to retreat? It is possible, but I don't... No, they're gonna move first anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have misplanned this war a little bit. We just have to hope the enemy is not as smart. Let's find out. Let's find out what's gonna happen. Oh, we might lose a unit here. They retreat. They retreated. Okay. Okay. See, this is where this game gets interesting. And it doesn't feel unfair that, oh, I told a unit to attack and I missed. They didn't click first. They went through the order stack, right? That's how it works. You know how that's how it works. There's no micro required on who clicks first. These 2 units fighting is great. Just weaken our rivals. That's great. Yes, wonderful. Ooh, only 1 health left there. Okay, that means this unit just moves down here. So we did set it to 5 turns, so I don't have to conquer that place of power immediately. Turn 10. Okay, Belial's still just moving before I am. It's fine. Okay, so once I conquer this place of power, which by the way is healing, it's getting stronger by 1 point per turn. So I don't want to waste this. Auction 1, perfect. We've got Velafar, which gives me +2 range. So what I can do is now I can attach a Praetor, Velafar. That's an order, by the way. So that will give me +2 strength. +2 range strength. Which means we would now deal... We'll have 5. So we'll do 4 damage plus 5 damage. Which means we'll do 9 damage before the infernal phase. So I need to... It'll have 7 health this turn. 8 health next turn. 9 health on the final turn. So I should place this attack order next turn, giving me 1 turn to do this. I could try attack, but it's unlikely they'll... They'll likely move, right? But they'll likely move 2 tiles, so I don't think I can catch it. I mean, there's a chance they won't move, so... Sure. Either way, I'll attack this unit or just claim their territory. It's a win-win either way. Okay, good. Anything else? Vendetta continues, yes. Vote on edict. Oh, we have to vote on something. Okay, incite rebellion. The conclave has called for a vote on this issue. Choose 1 archfiend to vote for. The successful candidate will lose control of a number of places of power equal to their rank. Okay. Well, you're my direct neighbors. I'm just gonna vote for you. They might vote... Wait, I don't have a place of power. Adversaries bicker, tribute offering. I received some stuff. Okay, good. We're just really low on Ichor. But it's fine. Let's end turn. Okay, because they retreated, the war turns in my favor. Oh, they're trading territory. Oh, okay. Oh, they're at war with someone else. What? Oh, that's... Okay, I thought someone cast a spell on me. No, that's our attachment of the Praetor, making our unit stronger. So that place of interest will have... Ooh, internal affliction. Someone's casting spells. Are you trying to base race? No, they can't do that. On this little vendetta, you see, we can't just attack their city. You can't do that. Okay. That's fine. So, now is the key time. Dearth of Tribute. An outbreak of virtue among mortals has brought a miserable harvest, reducing the tribute quality of the Archfiends by 3 for 4 turns. Oh. People are being nice up above. Okay, so here's more detail on how you can do things. So this thing will kill this unit if I attack later than this turn, right? Because I do 5, 9, 0. This has 1, 4, 6. Currently has 8 health, right? So it will do the ranged melee infernal phase, right? So I will now do 4, 5, and then I will take 6 damage. So 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, that works out. My math is correct. So I should never get to the infernal phase. It has 8 health now. Next turn it will have 9. So I have to attack this turn. However, I have 2 order slots. That doesn't have to be my first order. Once I capture this, the war is over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this unit to move like this, which will effectively trap this unit outside of their territory, right? This will trap their unit out here, and then the war ends, and then they can't walk back through my territory because we're not at war. So I'm separating their unit from their lands, and then they can't do anything except for walk around in this other person's territory, which I assume they're at war with. So, having said that, what I think I might do to guarantee that is actually set it this way, because they could move 2 tiles. So I would walk here and here, right? Because they could walk there, but if they walk this way to try and get back, claiming territory, I will still walk right up to their stronghold and own this territory. And they still won't be able to get back in. If they don't walk up this way, next turn I can claim this territory to make sure their unit is stuck far away, right? And with my second order, I will do this. Right? So this will move, that will attack, we should take that, and that should end the war with 2 turns remaining. And I'll get my prestige back. And a place of interest, which gives us more prestige. If everything goes according to my plans, yes, walk further away. Go away from your base. You're gonna mess up one of my rivals while I mess you up. It's a win-win for me. Look, I own that tile right next to their stronghold. I can't attack the stronghold. It's not part of the war. Okay. That kills the unit. Spells can be powerful. Everyone's fighting each other. And you can see that everyone was placed really close together. So the game does encourage this kind of warfare. Oh, that's fine. And this thing moves, yep. There we go. So I think we won. There was just a bit of a camera problem. It is a demo. What's going on? Enough years have passed that the fallen sometimes forget their eternal punishment. Today, Astaroth remembered the resulting stab of pain has cost him 1 point in a random power. Okay, so in the current demo version that I got, sometimes the camera focuses on the wrong spot. What was actually going on was we were attacking the Vats of Torment, so we just conquered this one spot. You have 2 turns remaining to capture 1 place of power from Belial, and we got 1 place of power from Belial. So the war isn't over yet. Tribute, auction concluded. Alright, that's fine. So with the remaining turns, what I can do is just continue messing up Belial's territory. So, you know what? Let's just... Hold on. Just keep walking around. We could walk over to this Garden of Infernal Delights, which has 069. But it has 11 health. 9 Infernal, that's pretty tough. Alright, that's fine. Besides that... Velafar. I wish I could make this even stronger. But I just don't have the currency. 986. No, we can't conquer this. We need to get... If I wanted to get any of these, I need to target... Like here, I would need 11 range damage to kill it in a turn. Some of these places are very strong. I mean, you're not supposed to be like walking around just conquering all this stuff. I mean, the easiest thing I think to conquer is the Tree of Woe. The Tree of Woe is pretty weak. 305. Some points of interest are pretty weak. 305 is like an easy early capture. So, Erzsebet got that lucky spawn. I started with all of these very hard to conquer things. The easiest thing was the Vats of Torment. Well, at least I got that. Well, in that case, I'm just going to seek tribute and continue messing up this land. End turn. Oh, you get to move first. The war's not technically over, so I'm gonna claim these 2 tiles. Just makes it much harder for them to move around. Okay. Like, if we were near those neutral... I should have walked over to those neutral creatures, because we could fight them, and if we win, we can level up our units. Oh, I get to move first this turn. Okay, cool. Why does Belial have 44 prestige? I have only 28. And Dromalius only has 3. Thought I was doing bad. Okay. I'm the regent. Very nice. Yep, I want that. So the war continues as long as... Okay, good. I'm just gonna do that. Just to make sure I have access to things. Oh, right, my tribute. So, no Ichor to choose from. I could just get a lot of this Hellfire. It's for destruction, power, and purchasing of artifacts. Which means, let me have a look at the bazaar. Are there any good artifacts to buy? Infernal +3. The user inflicts damage equal to its infernal attribute whenever range damage is taken. Huh. Deafening Thrum. Praetor attribute bonuses count ×2. What does my Praetor do right now? I could make it +4 range. So I could have 9 range. Oh, why is this Hellfire so powerful? Oh, if I get 9 range, this unit could kill this thing in 1 hit. Because it would do 9 damage on range, and then 3 damage on melee. Okay, that actually works. So let's go Bazaar. Artifacts. Seat of Command. Praetor ability attribute bonuses count ×2. I think that's all I want right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Wow, there's a whole story behind it. Okay, place bid. Yeah, let's grab that. So this has to move here to gain me access to the Garden of Infernal Delights. Okay, sure. Alright, meanwhile, let me have a look at Sanctum. You know what? We could plot a new scheme. I need an order slot to do it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so when we can plot a scheme, this is how we can gain a lot of prestige. We basically make a plan, and we can decide whether the plan is public or secret. A public plan means we'll get more prestige if we achieve it, because people would know to try and stop it. However, a secret plan means we'll get less prestige, but people won't know we're doing it. That's how some of the other players just gained a lot of prestige. They set a plot and they actually achieve their objectives. So I think, in this case, I'm not too interested in any of these people. Okay, we're slowly trickling prestige because we actually own a place of power now. Vendetta failed. Wait, no. I think this is actually just a bugged message, because I actually got the prestige. So, because we gained the prestige, and I definitely conquered that. So, functionally, we won. We won the war. Okay. Meanwhile, the war is... Okay. Tribute, okay. Good. So this thing here... Oh, wait. There's only one slot, isn't there? I forgot, there's only one slot. Fine, fine. Let me see what we can plot for. Okay, we're plotting. We're plotting. We gotta spend the turn plotting. This should actually be... Oh, I'll reorder that. What I will do is I will begin walking this unit down this way. Right? Like we could sacrifice a unit to get through, because this thing has 7 melee. It would only do 1 damage? That kind of sucks. Okay, so things not working out quite according to plan, because I forgot units don't just have infinite slots for things. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Okay, end turn. It's fine. I forgot to reorder the orders. The plotting should happen second, but it's fine. We're gonna spend some time plotting, see what we can think up of to do, and then we're gonna try and achieve that. Meanwhile, I think we're properly messed up Belial. Belial, I think, did achieve one of their plots. That's fine. Yep. They killed it. Okay. Conclave favorite. Belial is actually leading, despite all of that. Okay. Lilith leveled up, huh? Okay. Win a battle with only decrease attribute stratagems attached. Raise charisma to level 6. Okay. Neither of which I really want. Let's discard these thoughts. I spent a turn thinking of what evil plan I could come up with. Turns out I'm a terrible plotter. We don't need any of these things. So I'm gonna discard those thoughts. We're gonna have to try do that again. Let me see. This Blood of Astaroth. One more victory to level up. If destroyed, this legion will reform after 4 turns. That's one of my abilities. Cannot be converted. Now basically if this unit dies, we get it back. So I think what we need to do is we need to get another... We don't have nearly enough Ichor for another Praetor. These all cost at minimum 9. Perhaps there is a spell. Reduces the value of one of the target's attributes by destruction level. It immediately restores 3 hit points. It's not really... I check my powers. We could upgrade some of these. So these are my personal powers. They give us more rituals, abilities, schemes, simple charisma schemes. That's not what we want. Simple destruction schemes. Yeah, so like deals 2 times the destruction level. So this is our destruction level. So our destruction level is 1. When it says, oh, this much damage per destruction level, it can go up to 6 for all of these. Simple prophecy schemes. Okay, I think I'm just going to seek more tribute and do another plot and think of something good this time. So yeah, this game does that one thing really good where everything feels valuable. You want to level up yourself, you want to level up your units, you want to plot, you want to seek tribute, you want to conquer things, you want to do diplomacy things, you want to attack things, you know, you want to do all of this stuff because it all feels so valuable, which is what makes choices really matter, because now you have all of these amazing choices and it's up to you to pick what you really want to do. And if you don't know what you're doing, it can feel like, well, things are just not good. Like, it feels like you're the one making the mistake, right? It's not the game doing weird things, you're making the mistake. Okay, so Lilith got screwed. So we're actually, right now, we're 3rd. Can you believe it? We're actually 3rd. Belial, 61. Okay. Please, give me a good plot. Some good tribute. No Ichor, really? Fine, well, give me those. Something good. Capture 2 places of power. That we can do. Raise destruction level to level 6. Well, 2 places of power might actually be good. See, if we declare privately, we only get... So it's a secret. We could do it, and we only get the prestige at the end of the game. So people will see, oh, you only have so much prestige. And then the game concludes, and then it's like, oh, actually, my prestige has another 10, 20, 30, 40. Because we had all these secret plots going on. So you could be like... publicly be very behind, but then catch up. But if you declare it publicly, you get double the points. Okay, let's aim to capture 2 places of power. We're gonna do that. So 2 places of power. We have 2 places of power right next to us. It's just they're very powerful. Are there any, like, good units we could get from the bazaar? This one's amazing, but look at the cost. Jeez. 1008. Teleport range. True sight. Could move 3 tiles ignoring terrain. I mean, 10 range wouldn't really kill things, it'd just not die. Okay, so we have 3 unclaimed places of power here. I mean, technically, I could just... I don't know, if I throw this unit into here, it'll die. That's even worse. 069. I could do 1 damage, 6 damage, 1, 6, and then 3, so 9. I can only do 9 damage. I'm short 3 damage. The only thing I can think of is if I can get a Praetor that gives... There's no way we're getting that. Or an artifact. Infernal +3. If I get Infernal +3, does it mean... It'll mean this unit survives. Which gets us 1 more. That's not great. 9. I don't have a lot of options here. I think what we maybe can do is declare war on Belial again, but that's not really what I want to do. I think what I need to do is just get more units. Hellspawn 030. Does that help with any of these? Deals 1 damage here. Let me check. So yeah, I think what I really need is just more money. So I'm gonna do seek tribute, and get me things. Give me more money. I think I just need more money, right? That's kind of the goal here. We need money to do everything. It's just really trying to pick the best thing to do. I could go bully Lilith. Maybe level up a unit. Right, because I don't have anything to fight. I couldn't catch Belial. Belial's unit just ran away. Probably because Belial, lore-wise, is a trickster. So... not great. Okay, what do we have? 3 Ichor is really good. 2 of those would be good. I could get up to 6 Ichor. See if I can afford anything. I can afford this guy, 244. Can't afford any of those. +3 doesn't really help because these places of power happen to be very strong. So this is 244. Is that useful in any way? 244. 244. I could do 2 damage to the Palace of Gluttony. 244. I could do 2 extra damage here. Guess it doesn't have 40 prestige. Alternatively, I just seek more tribute. Give me more money. Come on, give me even more money. All right. Oh, you died. Is Lilith making a move on Murmur? Okay. Okay. Belial just lost a lot of prestige. Did they lose a war or something? Oh, they must be losing stuff because their unit's trapped outside. So people declare war on them and just do whatever they want. Okay. I'm now second. I am winning because other people are losing. Emergency vote. All level 1 and 2 legions hired from the bazaar destroyed. A random hired legion from each Archfiend's domain is banished. What? Wow, that... All level 1 and 2 legions hired from the bazaar destroyed. Okay, at least that weakens everyone else as well. Which means I'm going to lose this unit, because this was hired from the bazaar. So what I should do here is to just use this to expand my territory a little bit while I have it. Okay, what tribute do we want? That's good. I actually already have 14 of those, so give me one of that. And then maybe see Bazaar. So I don't want to hire any units right now. How much is this? How far away am I from actually getting this? I just need one more Hellfire to hire this Illuminatus. That's actually within range. And it's got 2 slots. So if I get the Illuminatus and give it my Praetor... Actually, this Praetor I have here has a different ability, right? Adds an additional 3 Shadow Tribute when attached to a place of power. So if I should actually... I have a place of power, so I should actually move that to the vault. By the way, oh wait, I just saw Belial increase their rank. That's what... Belial was not screwed. Belial leveled up their rank, which cost prestige. Now, at the end of the game, prestige is all that matters. Whoever has the most prestige wins. So if you level up your rank by spending quite a lot of prestige, it does tank your prestige. That's what happens when some of these players suddenly lose prestige. So maybe I'm not leading after all. Okay, so you see my unit was gone. You can level up your rank here. I can purchase a rank. It costs 30 prestige. You see why that's, you know. Improving your rank will increase the number of tokens received from seek and demand tribute actions, unlock more powerful diplomatic actions, and increase your voting power for edicts. So it's a good thing to do, but also... I'm gonna seek tribute, seek tribute. I need that unit. That unit is gonna be my key to... Oh, right. I'm the regent. I'm not sure if this is working as I understand. I'm just gonna try select that. Okay. If I can get one more Hellfire, that'll be handy. Okay, so I don't think I have to care about anything that's going on, because no one's really declaring war on me. Give me my tribute. Oh no, it's the turn limit! Oh, this is a demo. I forgot. I was really getting into the game. I forgot it's turn 20. The demo only lets you play to turn 20. I was just about to get that one Hellfire, hire that unit, put the Praetor and the Artifact, because that unit has 2 inventory slots or whatever. You could put the Praetor and that. It had 10 range damage. The Praetor would give it another 2 plus the Artifact 4. It would have 14 range damage. That unit could wreck things in the first phase of battle. Unfortunately, it is the end of the demo. Oh, can you believe it? Well, I think that means it's a successful demo. Oh, I wanted to keep playing. Well, anyway, that was Solium Infernum. Thank you so much to League of Geeks for sponsoring us today. This is a new 4X strategy game literally set in hell, but I think the interesting thing is that there's those new kinds of solutions, and I think that's sort of a vibe I'm getting from the 4X genre these past few years, where there's problems that people continuously face in existing games, and other developers and creators are sort of looking at that and it's like, okay, how do we solve this problem? What's a good solution? And I think one of the most innovative solutions here is turn orders, right? How it cycles who moves first, and also the order stack. You have order 1, order 2, then order 3, and it goes order 1, order 1, order 1, order 1, order 1, order 2, order 2, order 2, order 2, order 2, order 3, order 3, order 3, order 3, order 3, that way. And that feels very fair. And it sort of creates an ebb and flow a little bit, just a tiny bit of power shift, because in battles, who moves first can always determine a lot of things, right? But this was just a taste of Solium Infernum, and I'm into it. What do you think? Anyway, go check it out. Click the link. See if you like it, and enjoy the demo, which should be out around now. So have a look on Steam and let them know what you think. And let me know what you think as well. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in hell! No, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye, everyone.